What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. So we're focusing on what the Winnipeg Jets, should do with the number 9 overall pick in the NHL entry draft. If you saw my mock draft, I'm taking Nick Ritchie out of the Peterborough Pete's, a power forward with some upside. And I think this is going to be a big draft for Winnipeg. As they just signed Maurice to a long-term four-year extension. It's going to be their coach, and they give the organization a little bit of identity. I think they're going to address the goaltending situation over the summer. I think it's all but inevitable that they acquire Reimer. They won't have to trade this pick for Reimer, but second, third, fourth, package a few picks together with the Leafs and get that deal done. And I think Evander Kane's on his way out of Winnipeg. I think that's a foregone conclusion. I think it's been like that for a while. It's just really keeping those two parties together isn't doing anybody any favors. And I think they can go out and get themselves another winger through the draft to fill that organizational void. Richie could be the guy to do it. Because he's power forward like Kane, a few years away, needs some more time to develop. But I think he'll get there. I think he'll be a 25 goal scorer, at least, and use his size and frame effectively to get to the high traffic areas and score goals on a consistent basis. But again, I like where the organization's going. There's going to be some full scale changes. After 3 years back in Winnipeg, I think it's safe to say the honeymoon's over. And I think this year was a major disappointment for Jets fans, and they need to address areas of need. One of them is goaltending. They have, I think, two goaltenders of the future, in Hallenbook and Eric Comrie. But we'll see what their development process looks like, because they themselves could be 6-7 years away. Just how it works with goalies. And I think going forward, the marriage with Kane's over. So they can easily get themselves a couple other picks in this draft. Later in the first, early second, whatever, to get Reimer. Well, flip Kane, get Reimer, and I think it's going to be a new look team next year. I don't think that's bad at all. I think Reimer can be a number one goalie in the NHL. I believe in him. And I think having him go back to Western Canada, where he's from, or further west than Toronto, I should say. Because when you look at it, it's really not that. Winnipeg's really not that far west. It'd be like the Midwest in the United States. As I have a Canadian geography lesson here, but again, I like. I think if they make the full, I'm not saying full and complete organizational overhaul, but address the areas in need. Any problems need to be addressed and shipped out of town. And I'm not knocking Evander Kane. I just think it just hasn't worked for him in Winnipeg. And I think if the Jets want to make it work for everyone, he moves on, they get some assets back, and they continue rebranding this team and trying to build a winner in Winnipeg, because the fans deserve it. They're one of the most passionate fan bases in hockey, and they deserve to have a winner out there, and not be the rung of mediocrity every year since they've been back in Winnipeg all 3 years. Anyway, that's all on this episode of the Power Play with CJ on what the Winnipeg Jets should do with the number 9 overall pick and this summer's NHL entry draft. Stay tuned for episodes for the season and beyond. Later, guys.